Boy, you good. All right. Damn. All right. So, Chief, what you was saying to them two niggas on the left?
No, I just because I was listening. I just it would never. There would never be. First of all, just do the vetting process, bro. There's no way you flying a chick cross country, corn, and paying for everything, and she ain't even cuddling with you. You should have knew that shit off
But
the
I
rip.
didn't know that. I didn't know that coming in though. I ain't know that.
You should have known that. Y'all niggas don't do a good job vetting. There's no way. There's no way. B, there's no way.
I thought she was gonna be cool.
Hold up. Corn, there's no way I'm flying a girl across the country and she ain't cuddling with B. There's no way I'm taking a girl on 10 dates and ain't getting no play. It's not happening.
Hold on. First off,
Where the fuck was your antennas when you didn't pick up on none of that shit? Come on, man.
Took a woman out on 10 dates. Okay,
You said 10. I didn't say it. You did.
I was using an example. Okay, but all right. First off, let's stop. Y'all act like y'all always seal the deal. At the end of the day, mate, what if Corn did vet her right and she told him all the things she wanted to hear, so she figured that picture. But when she went out there, it went south.
So to my point, y'all fucked that up.
No.
To my point, you fucked that up. She came across country to see you, and you fucked it up.
Chief, listen to what I'm saying. What if in the beginning she told him everything she wanted to hear? And then when she got there, she switched. Oh, I'm out now.
And that's exactly what happened, actually.
Why do you think that is, though?
No, because she's a deceitful bitch. That's why.
You got to take some accountability, B.
She was on I know my situation. She was on some player stuff.
How can he accept accountability? She deceived him for a free trip.
Listen,
Chief, you don't live in this 100%. We live in
I don't disagree with you, but I'd be willing to bet my next paycheck and the one after that you talk yourself out of way more pussy than you realize.
Well, that's
because I would even say she actually apologized 2 years later, which is
2 years. That shit don't matter. You shouldn't have flew her out.
She did apologize.
And tell her in that case, Corn, tell her she owe you some coochie credit.
Okay. How much was that?
I knew she was wrong.
She probably had cancer or something. She probably just trying to get that off a clean conscience. She don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that could be it too.
Yeah.
Am I wrong though, fellas? Like, I feel like y'all niggas talked your way out of some pussy. That's just me.
The scenario that Corn gave, though, didn't allude to the fact that he didn't deserve to get played. I mean, maybe I heard the wrong thing, but everything that he described leading up to the point that she got out there kind of let him know that he was going to get played. Maybe I heard the wrong thing. I don't know.
No. She didn't say anything to make me get played. We at least gonna be sleeping in the bed together. At least I thought that until she got out here and she was like, "No, I can't sleep. I can't do that. You trying to get some?" I'm like, "No, I'm just trying to at least get me cuddle. Like, can't even cuddle." You know.
See, that's the problem.
That's where you messed up at, though.
Yeah, you ain't assertive enough.
Maybe that could have been it. Maybe you might be right. I wasn't assertive enough.
When she said you're trying to get some, you know what I said? You goddamn right.
Absolutely.
I'm serious. She probably would have gave in. You fucked that up.
Says the nigga who talks himself out of it.
Now, B. All right, let me hold on. I gotta get in here. Move, Chief. All right, so I've seen both of y'all fuck up some cheeks before. Corn and B.
wait, you see me mess up. Hold on.
You ain't never saw no. Hamp.
Yo, I seen both of them fuck some cheeks up before. Don't make me, goddamn it.
Go ahead and say mine. What you say when I do that?
Mess up some cheeks before? No, you have not.
I've seen y'all mess up some cheeks before.
No, you have not, Hamp. No, you have not. You not.
Give me an example.
All right. Me and Corn, we had this beer garden shit.
Oh, nah. Okay.
You don't even gotta tell the story. He guilty. He said it. He guilty. Don't even tell the story.
Nah, go ahead.
Yo, I'm done. You should know what time it is. B. I tried to hook you up with a lady that was on the podcast before.
Okay, I know who you're talking about, Ian.
Not sis.
Oh, this is Totally different story. But anyway,
And then so I look, so she like, oh yeah, be cool. They start having some conversation about something he was spirited about. Talked himself right out the cheeks. Am I lying?
I know. So you're talking about that person when we was at the pub on.
Denial is a hell of a drug, B.
So you know what I'm talking about then, huh?
But I did because I know that particular person from the podcast that you're talking
Put him in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on, put him.
Come on, man. Let me get out this seat before I really, you know what I mean?
Lastly, I'm gonna say this, Hamp. Can I say this though? B, you can absolutely 100% positively get some pussy without spending $1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna inbox you so you can give me details.
Nah, hey, let me say something too. Let me say one thing. Yo, Corn, I know you fumbled the bag because you was trying to date women off Tinder. Tinder is just a smash. And you said,
wait a minute. Corn, the girl wasn't from Tinder. The Tinder girl was one who flew over?
Right. I ain't gonna hold you.
Wait. The girl you flew over from Tinder?
No. I
about to say you fucked that all the way up.
No. I didn't. I met her when I was in Dallas.
Yeah. Corn was still trying to figure it out.
I was still trying to figure it out. I ain't gonna hold you.
Gunny, do you have anything? You have anything for Corn and B?
How we get on the house?
Nah, man. He fumbled the bag, bro. That's just what it is.
Corn, where you Chef?
Nah, man. I can't relate. I don't know.
Shit like that.
Y'all ain't shit, man. Yo, it's hard though. It's not easy talking to women, and we be trying to sit up here acting like it is. It's not easy at all, man. And that's like, and even like, to be honest, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but we from like the East Coast, Northeast. When you say East Coast, everybody knows that's Northeast, right? Mm-hmm. So we used to that. Like, we don't have that same filter. Like, we'll go rejection. It don't matter. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just something. It might just be the how it's culturally, but in the South they howl at chicks, but it's just different. But it's not easy either way, because getting rejection still stinks. Even if you get rejected for the 10th time in one night, you still like, damn, you know what I'm saying? But you got to pick yourself up every time. But that shit ain't easy. That's why. What was the stat, Eddie? You might know it too. 30% of men, like under 30, are virgins or like haven't had sex in a year. Cause it's not easy to get chicks,
and it's worse now with social media, because these chicks just think that nobody can talk to them unless they're a baller or whatever nonsense they believe in their head. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Access, right? Anybody can access these chicks, and they inboxes is popping, right? If they look halfway decent, niggas just shooting a shot for the sake of shooting their shots. So I don't want y'all, all jokes aside, it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? Talking to women, that shit is no joke, man. Especially because, like you guys mentioned, with social media, there's an inflated sense of self. You can get confirmation bias based on your algorithm, based on what you look up every day. You're gonna see the things that you prefer, right? So I mean, it's easy for these women to think they something. When I told them they 4s and 6s, the women that I know that I fuck with, some of them even related to me, they couldn't believe this shit. And I'm like, nigga, have you seen you? Like, come on, man. if Kelly rolling a 10, ain't no way you a 9. You know what I'm saying? Put him
in the fucking bedroom. Get him out of here. Come on.
Are niggas intimidated by going after the 10s and versus going after the 6s and 7s or whatever?
Yes. Not really. It's harder to go after a 10 though, because here's what you know in your subconscious. She being courted, you assume she being courted from a bunch of different angles. Mm-hmm. So of course, if you see somebody who's up here, it's gonna be more difficult to approach.
Actually, not saying it's not though. I would say actually it's not. I learned recently, probably within the last 2-3 years, that it's actually you actually see women who are actually beautiful. You be thinking they're gonna be with some type of guy, and they be with somebody that's like a white man or some fat guy. You be like, damn, how she pull him?
No. Sorry, what I mean is, I'm not saying she's unapproachable. We make assumptions based on how beautiful she is.
That's true. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But yeah, a lot of times they don't get approached. So when you do approach them, they real amenable to the conversation because it don't happen that much.
The niggas
and they want a man just as much. You know what I'm saying?
We often psych ourselves out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? Damn. Interesting. Like, share, subscribe, tell a friend. Hit that like button right now if you can. That helps the channel the most. If y'all missed this conversation, definitely play it back. But ain't nothing like live, man. Word is bond. So this is the inside the locker room. I gotta find the right day for this, but I switched it out for the women's point of view today. And I think the conversation has been awesome for sure. You know what I mean? Check out tomorrow. The subject matter tomorrow is social fucking media. And we're going to dive into that from a couple different angles. So definitely tune in 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Y'all know I don't really mess with Jerry Springer, but I do like one of his constructs. Chief, final thought.
Fuck with yourself. Have some confidence and understand that confidence is key, even if you're a 2. And it's much easier to talk to women than you may think. Don't be intimidated by the dime. It's not that difficult. Don't let her looks intimidate you. It's my final thought.
Word. Chef?
Clear communication, no fear. Understand that once all things are clear, you have a better pathway to make better decisions. So move in the right direction, young man.
Word. Mr. White?
Shoot. Do a better job of vetting these women that you are dating. Take them somewhere where you want to go, like Hamp was saying, something you want to do. Don't try to impress them and be yourself. They got to bend to what you got going on. Find a woman who's going to align with, with your program. Don't be flying joints out you meet on Tinder. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to do that. And yeah, man, y'all have a great week. Enjoy the rest of y'all week and come join us tomorrow.
Word. Corn?
Let me say, I didn't fly a girl out that was on Tinder. Let me say that point. I knew already. But I would just say, man, know who you are, know your purpose, be confident in who you are, and let things take it from there.
Word. Gunny?
Don't be afraid to have a list of disqualifiers. If a woman doesn't meet your standard, don't be afraid to either cut her off or put her into the smash and pass category. Do what you got to do with her from that perspective, and then move on to the next one. Communication is key. Bag the woman with your brain. You don't need money for that.
Word. B.
Final thoughts. So don't take a woman out on a date. What you do is you take her to 7-Eleven. Y'all buy 1 or 2 of them little chicken wings. Y'all get some of that 7-Eleven fruit punch. Then y'all go walking around the block a few times. That's how you get to know her. And keep it moving from there. Be careful because these bitches, they establish coochie credit. They got debt due. Be careful.
Word. Man, listen. Appreciate you, Spinsters. Look, approach the world as if you're not the prettiest motherfucker. Because the truth is, most of us ain't. But you can control your money to some standard in terms of getting your education, getting a trade. The gym is open to everybody, right? Read, understand, gain knowledge, right? Build yourself in the capacities of what you can control. That way, when you approach a woman, you have more substance, you have more to offer too. And you could build your confidence by diving into things that you can control and that you can grow in and expand in and be successful in, right? Because wins help your confidence. So if you bench 225, which ain't that much for me, right? And you get to 235, that's a win. You go out into the world after the gym that day like, yo, I did this, right? If you establish your degree, that's a win. If you get a certification, that's a win. Keep building up wins. Keep putting notches on your belt. and watch your confidence and self-esteem grow. And then when you approach these women, you'll see different results. All right. So that's what I say. Invest in yourself, right? And I think you'll see some dope results from that. You know what I mean? Like, share, subscribe. Damn, heartburn. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And we out.